for today's video, I really wanted to focus on self-care. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mariely Sanchez and I'm a 4th grade teacher in South Florida who's currently on summer break. So for today's video, I really wanted to focus on self-care. So I got myself ready, as you can see. That's one way that you can do a little bit of self-care, is to maybe find a nice cute little top, put on some cute shoes. I'm just wearing jeans and some cute shoes and a cute top. And maybe do your makeup and your hair. Well, this is normally how I do my hair, so we're just gonna roll with it. And I'm just out and about being safe because we're still under a pandemic and we need to still practice social distancing. I'm not around anybody right now. I'm literally at a parking lot sitting by these beautiful plants because of, aesthetics. But I do have my mask in the car. So I was thinking of doing a couple of things today to just show you some of the ways that I practice self-care when I'm on my own. I do value my alone time because I'm an introvert at heart. So I like being alone and I have gotten used to doing a lot of things on my own. So the first thing we're going to do, one thing that I like to do for self-care, is to get myself a yummy, delicious drink from Starbucks. So there's a Starbucks nearby that has a drive-through because we're practicing social distancing, we're being safe, we're wearing a mask, we're washing our hands, and we're doing all that jazz because we do not want to get sick nor spread any germs to other people, right? Being safe and practical. That's what I'm saying. But I ramble. So we're gonna go ahead. The first thing that I want to do is grab a drink at Starbucks, and I am gonna drink it in the car, or maybe come to another aesthetically pleasing place and just have a drink. But one of the things that I do want to do today is see the ocean. So I haven't seen the ocean or the beach in months, in a long time, which is crazy because I literally live 15 minutes away from the ocean. So I'm gonna go ahead, drive to the ocean, be safe in doing so because I don't want to be around many people, and wear my mask. And while I'm at the ocean, I'll show you some of the things that I plan on possibly doing while I'm there for a little bit of time. I just want to do that and take care of myself. Yes. Let's go ahead and get that refreshing drink from Starbucks. I haven't made up my mind what I want yet, but I'm pretty sure I'll choose something once I get there.
Hi, what can I get started for you?
Hi, can I please have the mango dragon fruit refresher grande?
Grande mango dragon fruit. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, see you at the window.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, so we now have our drink. I settled on the mango dragon fruit refresher. I get it with just water, not lemonade. So it's so yummy, tropical, summer feeling, refreshing, especially on a hot summer day. It's not terribly hot today because it was raining all night and morning. But yes, now I have my Starbucks drink. So Starbucks drink for self-care day, check. And now let's go see that ocean. I just made it to my favorite little spot to see the ocean, and I'm so excited. I haven't been here such a long time. So as you can see, I have my mask on, practicing safety. So let's take a look at the ocean. I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. Oh, this makes me so happy. So for now, I just want to sit on these steps while I finish my drink. And yeah, let's just take in the beauty of nature and listen to the waves crashing on the shore. I'm in heaven right now. while I'm sitting by the ocean or the beach, I like to sometimes just sit there and think about different things and just be appreciative most of the time. And this time around, I stopped to just be grateful for a lot of different things. I can't honestly begin to describe the sense of peace that I have while I sit here and I just like feel the ocean breeze hitting me and smelling the salty, fresh air coming from the ocean. I feel like my soul is at peace. It's a tremendous calm and peace that I haven't felt in such a long time. Like, it makes me so emotional because that's how I am, and it's like I almost like want to cry at how amazing this feels. Like happy tears, obviously, no sadness right now. Why didn't I do this sooner? Like, seriously, this is like bliss, pure bliss. I'm gonna take in the silence and just sit here and be still for a while because I'm really enjoying this right now. What I also like to do on self-care days or just as a form of self-care, it doesn't have to be by the ocean. It can be at home like I usually do. But today I felt like doing it by the ocean is to just grab my iPad, open up Procreate, and just draw. This time around, I ended up drawing a scene of the actual beach that I was looking at, and I decided to draw myself sitting there on the sand looking out at the ocean. And I loved doing this exercise, just drawing, getting images onto a picture, or just drawing something that motivates me. Last week, or actually I think earlier this week, I did draw one illustration that was like a silhouette of me, and all around the silhouette I wrote words that define who I am so that I can remember who I am. Especially on those days when I'm feeling down and my depression gets a hold of me, and sometimes it's hard to think happy thoughts or hold on to what's the truth. So yeah, I like to draw. That's one of the ways that I practice self-care. Another thing that I like to do for self-care is to journal. This time around, I did it while I was sitting there at the beach. I just wanted to journal and put down the thoughts that I was feeling at that moment. But journaling is something that I also do at home. It doesn't have to be out somewhere. Journaling is an excellent activity to do for self-care. You could just dump down all the feelings you are having at the moment, or just journal to write things that you are grateful for, like I did on this day. Another thing that I like to do for self-care is to grab a really nice book to read. Again, I was at the beach, I took a book with me, and why not? I started reading it there at the beach. I recently picked up this book at Target. It looked interesting from the little dust jacket summary, and I started reading it right there, and it was great. But again, reading is something that you can do right from your home, practicing social distance and all, but grab a good book that will entertain you and just read. This one happens to be a novel, but any book of your choice will do. So that's another way to practice self-care. Getting ready to leave the beach, but I don't want to leave until I at least walk on the sand. So that's another thing that's kind of calming. walking barefoot on the sand. So we're gonna go ahead and do that before leaving. That was definitely a relaxing hour or so. I think I was there. I'm not sure. It just felt so awesome. So I want to show you something else that I like to do when I'm practicing some self-care. So let's go ahead, find a spot so I can sit and show you. All right, so I'm back in my car and I'm gonna look for a place where I can sit down and show you another activity that I like to do to practice self-care. So let me see where I can sit down and show you. Okay, friends, so I wanted to grab a clip of this beautiful sunset. So I left the beach just now and I parked across the street from the beach to this like bay area where these beautiful houses are. And I basically got out of my car to go walk down the sidewalk and try to get a better like view of the sunset. This is what I wanted to show you, a part of it. So this is the bay. And that's the sunset. And I wanted to show you a little bit more that way so you can see how it's like looking. But while I was walking down the sidewalk to go do that, my right foot, twisted. I tried to stop myself from falling and it ended up twisting my ankle again, the same ankle, and I fell to the floor. I slightly hit my knee that I had injured before, but it's not that bad. It hurts a little bit, but it's not terrible. I know, it's like I'm trying to focus on this day of self-care. I'm really proud of the things that I did today, but now my foot looks terrible. I sat on the sidewalk for a couple minutes. Initially, when I fell, I didn't hit my head or anything. Pressure started building in my head and I couldn't really hear. I heard it ringing in my ear. I didn't know if I was gonna pass out, so I called my mom. So she's on her way with my dad right now because obviously I sprained my right foot. I can't drive because that's the foot that you used to drive with. And I think I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. I have also been doing like this 21-day 1-mile challenge where I challenge myself to walk a mile every day for 21 days. Today is day 12. So now I'm not going to be able to finish that challenge because take a look at my foot. So there's my foot and that's my ankle, super swollen. Doesn't look so good. I think I'm going to have to go to the hospital and get an x-ray. This is a foot that I had surgery on in 1998 because I sprained it really, really badly. Ended up having surgery. I haven't really sprained my ankles in years. And then this happens. What I wanted to show you after the beautiful sunset was another thing that I like to do for self-care is to play video games. So I have my Nintendo Switch with me, and I wanted to show you one of my favorite games to play, which is Breath of the Wild. So that's another thing that I like to do for self-care. But right now with this emergency, self-care, I gotta get this taken care of. You know, 2 days ago my mom fell at home, and it was scary. She hurt her knee really badly. She hasn't gone to see anyone yet, and she's hurting, so she's coming with my dad. Well, she's hurting herself, and now this happens. Well, we're gonna have to end the video right here, but I'll keep you posted and let you know what happens with my ankle. I guess I have to do a lot more self-care, like taking care of myself, not moving so much. But yes, through all of this, even though I'm in pain, I need to take some pain medicine because my foot really hurts. We gotta smile through it all, right? Let me put you this way because my arm's hurting. Yeah. I have to say I'm very grateful. While I was sitting there on the sidewalk, many people passed by. No one had stopped to check up on me except this one family that drove by with their car. I guess they saw me, that I was sitting on the sidewalk, and the husband told the wife, I think she fell, she's not okay, her purse is next to her, and she's just sitting there. So they turned around and they came to check up on me, and they actually gave me a little ride to my car, which wasn't far away. So I am now sitting at my car waiting for my parents to get here. But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Hi everyone. So I wanted to give you a little update because I know I left you kind of like in a cliffhanger to let you know what happened with my ankle. So when my parents got to where I was, they took me to the hospital. My mom took me to the ER. She had to leave me because obviously with all the COVID cases, they're only accepting the people that need to be seen. So it was kind of hard for her too because she also fell at my home 2 days before this particular fall, and she still hasn't been able to see a doctor, but hopefully we'll get her to see someone because she really banged up her knee really badly. It's completely bruised and she's walking around but still in pain, as you can imagine. So my foot ended up having a fracture. Good news is that it's a small fracture, and I met with a doctor this morning. So it's been 4 days since the fall. Right now I'm coming to you from Wednesday, and I met with the orthopedic doctor through a telehealth appointment. That is a video appointment. Again, because of COVID, they are limiting the amount of patients that they see in the office. So he told me that the fracture was really small to the point that I don't necessarily need a cast. That's good news. But what he suggests is that I slowly start to put pressure on my foot because that will help it heal faster, because he's worried that my foot might become too stiff. Good reason to be worried about that. So today I started to walk with my crutches and started to put a little bit more pressure on my foot, and I can actually put a little bit more pressure than yesterday, which the day before yesterday, which yesterday was Tuesday, I couldn't put any pressure at all because the pain was excruciating. But today, little by little, I'm doing that. And I went ahead and I went on Amazon and I ordered a walking boot and an air cast so that I can, with the air cast, I can actually use my own sneaker and try to walk around. That's great. The other thing is I can't drive yet because it's the foot that I drive with, and I don't feel that it's 100% ready for me to put that kind of pressure as I drive. So being safe is important. So I just wanted to give you that little update. And yeah, this part, if you want to skip a couple seconds, I'm just going to show you how my foot looks. And I want to put my other foot next to it so that you can compare how it looks. So this is the foot that I injured. As you can see, compared to my other foot, it is swollen. It's a big boy. And you can tell that it is super swollen on this side. And you can see the bruising around there too. And on that side, that is really, really ugly. Yeah, I definitely did a number on my foot. And to think, I was just walking down the sidewalk. I blame my shoes plus the slight little decline that the sidewalk did at that moment. Yeah, no bueno. So this is how it's going to be, but at least I'm glad that I can be a little bit mobile and that he encourages me walking on it. So that's what I'm going to start doing. All right, so back to the outro for this video. All right, so I hope you at least enjoy coming along with me and getting some ideas for self-care. A lot of those ideas I'm going to be implementing as I nurse this ankle and try to heal. The one that I'm not going to be able to do for a while until I can get around driving again is coming to the ocean, but I have footage of that in this video. I have pictures, so I can always look back on that and just remember this beautiful time that I had by the ocean, regardless of spraining my ankle. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy, like I said, coming along with me, seeing some of my ideas for self-care. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought, any questions you may have. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell for notifications so you can be notified the next time I release a video. Most likely it will be from home, from my bedroom. Anyway, I hope you have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile, even through the pain, even through crazy accidents like being clumsy and falling down. All right, see you next time. Hello, dreamers, wishers, and magical thinkers. Thank you so much for making it to the very end of this video and for showing your support. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking on my picture down here. You can also check out my latest videos here and here. Don't forget to believe in the magic that's inside you because you are capable of great things. See you next time.